Everybody, it's Invicta. It's time to Eden Run here, the Binding of Isaac Victor Repentance series. Well. We are in a new era. Thank you all very much for all the support on yesterday's video. Very long movie-style video, if you want to even call it a video at this point. We did have another video crossing 3,000 likes now, which means that the Artkey Challenge will be happening on Wacky Wednesday of next week. So again, thank you all very much for all the support, all the kind messages. I really do appreciate it. And also thank you to Hazel for today's amazing artwork of the day. This one actually submitted to the email here. Title of the email was Invicta, the Boss of Isaac. And then in the thread, there's a lot of words, but I'll summarize it. Hazel said, longtime fan and artist, when you described this Invicta boss in yesterday's episode, I had to do something. Long story short, here it is, something I drew. And then also, continuing on in the email, Hazel also went on to go say, would you believe I actually learned English through your videos? You were the first English YouTuber I ever listened to, so it's almost entirely thanks to you that where I am today, or for where I am today, as far as English goes. So thank you very much, Hazel. That is awesome. And I hope I didn't teach any bad habits for English as well. I mean, I don't know, man. Sometimes we can't quite get the words right. So amazing artwork. Thank you very much. CJ is going to be Papa Kilo, Quebec Delta, Cefe, or Cefi. We got Scorpio. Oh man, what is this tears rate? 1.85 tears. Ugh. Yeah, this is how we usher in the new era, huh? We also have the Book of Revelations, of course, and maybe get ourselves here a treasure map. I wouldn't mind it necessarily. But yeah, I was very disappointed with. Unfortunately, we didn't quite get to where we needed to be on yesterday's video. By like hour 2, I was like, okay, this is either going to go one in two ways. I'm going to make a mistake, or the game is going to like stonewall us at Stanley or something like that. And lo and behold, unfortunately, we all know how the story went. But it was still quite the journey, and it was definitely worthwhile. I'm happy that I definitely tried my best. Obviously, there were a couple of goofs here and there, but I mean that's you know what to expect. I don't try to mess up. Obviously, I don't think anyone tries to mess up. But after talking for almost 3 hours straight, I mean, your mind starts going. My mind's already going. If you're wondering why I'm not using the Book of Revelations yet, it's because I do not want to get a horseman here for our first floor boss, because that would have been not ideal, especially since our tears rate is just so bad. Larry, you okay? Okay, that is something. So Scorpio is going to give us those poison tears that you just saw right there, and we're just going to pretend we didn't see that. Now the object here is to not split Larry. He's a lot easier to deal with whenever there's just one of them. In the capacity of how that one is formed, however, it's not up to us either. So 2 Larrys are worse than 1 in terms of having to fight. Larry, come on, dude. Alright, so we are able to get a tears upgrade, a much needed tears upgrade, I might add. Now we can start using the Book of Revelations. I'm not going to yet, because I really want to try to get the treasure map here. There's not enough hearts for us to make a run on the Sacrum Shuffle. We don't have a bomb. We can't get to this bomb. The only thing that we could do here is to maybe get lucky, get 5 cents. Is there a bomb for sale? There is. So we would have to get 1 cent here from the Sacrum Shuffle. We did not do. But we can get a bomb. We can get an actual bomb. I'm going to have to use our soul heart from the Book of Revelation, so we're putting a lot into this. And, yeah, that will be that. Yep. Here we go. I'm going to be real mad if there's a penny that drops out of here now. Okay. The poop piles may still yield a... Oh, hang on now. Hang on. We had 1/2 heart. We're not done yet. We've got a slight hope here. Oh, this is extremely dangerous with us having only 1/2 of a heart here. Unless we get a heart out of this, or a full charge out of this chest. We can do a lot with a bomb. We just need 1 cent, game. Okay. Fantastic. Okay, so that's what we're looking at today then, huh? We we earned everything that, or we tried to do everything we could to earn that Omega run. You stonewall us, and then you're gonna put us through this, huh? Okay. Away we go. So, if you're wondering why I didn't use the key to go into the alt path door, it's because there's a very little chance that they were going to find a penny in there. And also, I want this key for the item room. Now, luckily for us, the item room had Bird's Eye. Now, Bird's Eye is a fantastic tiers effect, giving us the red candle effect. But obviously, we have to be extremely cautious here with our HP, unless we can get this rainbow poop, which we do, and now we can start breathing a little bit easier. But yeah, there's a very small chance that we actually get something out of that alt path door. And if we had a golden key, of course, then I'd probably forget, of course. But then if I did remember about it, we'd go in there and maybe get a penny. But it's very rare that you see that. It does happen, though. It does happen. Gotta be reasonable here. We're in a low life situation. Secret room should be there. Okay, yeah. On top of all this, we're trying to make sure that we get the devil deal, too. So we've got... There's lots of ebbing and flowing going on here. But there's also a bedroom that we could go... Really? Really? Wow, that is surprising. Okay. That's really surprising. That should have been the highest percentage wall that we had for a secret room, but... Oh, well. Okay, so again, we don't want to use the Soul Heart yet. We don't want to use the Book of Revelations yet until we're ready to go for the boss. That's the risk right there that we run, is that we take red heart damage. One bomb could have gotten us some miles there in the. No, it can't be. It can't be to the right of the room next to the skinny room bedroom. It either has to be here, which it's not, or at the end of the elbow next to the curse room. I don't know, man. This is a weird secret room. We still have a 55% chance for a devil deal. And if you're wondering how come it didn't go down to 36%, it's because we have the Book of Revelations. Okay, so going up against champion Gurglings, especially yellow ones, is bad. But luckily for us, we have Bird's Eye. So if Bird's Eye can proc once and just roast all of these, that'd be great. Yeah, we got lucky. We did get a devil deal here. A tower card, which... I mean, Guppy's Paw and Death's Touch is very good. You take Guppy's Paw and use it for that. Remember, we have the Book of Revelation, so I feel confident in doing this, but we need to get either a full charge or a soul heart in the shop. But this gives us... Essentially, this gives us a chance to get 3 soul hearts out of the bedroom. Now, the only way that that's going to be doable here... Oh, man, that's so good. This is a perfect time for a battery pack. So we essentially... We don't have a chance now of getting the 3 soul hearts, but I'm going to try anyway. We can use the tower card to maybe get 2 bomb hits on that wooden door, or we could try to get this chest here, but the likelihood of us getting this chest is a lot higher than us getting into that wooden door. Okay. Yeah, piercing shots. We're going to probably have to start using the Book of Revelations. I really don't, but we're losing out on a lot of soul hearts at this point. And sometimes you just kind of bite the bullet here, because we're starting off with almost a full charge on the Book of Revelations, and we are not in really a comfortable spot in terms of our damage. So making sure that we're staying safe is priority number one. Bird cage is kind of whatever. Not have a key. Oh, we had a key. I don't even have bombs. And not having a single pickup here is kind of disturbing. But we do have Death's Touch. Death's Touch is going to give us the piercing shots. It does give us a bad tears down, but it also gives us a damage up. One of the coolest, still one of the coolest looking tear effects in the game with the sides, of course. Get a bomba. So we can open up that golden key if we really want to, or that golden chest if we really, really wanted to, which I kind of do. Get 2 bombs, okay. So this serves 2 purposes. First off, we get to open up the golden chest, which I just did. Secondly, and more importantly, we get guaranteed charges on our Book of Revelations, which means that we're going to have another soul heart before we go fight our horseman boss, and inevitably take the ball of bandages. Or Cuban meat. It's going to be one or the other. Ooh, okay. Cracked crown out of nowhere. We can spend 1 bomb to get a key, which is definitely a good trade here. Why does this feel like the boss is not over here? I feel like we're being duped. Something fishy going on here. Maybe not. No reason for us to go in the store right now. We don't have any way of buying anything. We could bomb the donation machine. Okay, well, nickel kind of changes that. We also get a chest here and a possible chance for both secret rooms. One. Oh man, we could bomb the Rotten Beggar for a higher chance of getting a devil deal here, a much higher chance actually. And this has the ladder and rules card. Fantastic. I am going to bomb the Rotten Beggar because it gives us a very disproportionate amount of devil deal chance versus regular judgments that get bombed. And then I'm going to buy this other bomb and go to the super secret room, which I still think is right here. Yeah, they were both there. I called it. Fortunately, though, nothing doing. Nothing doing. Got Pestilence. What you have to endure. What you have put others through. Burr. You have to sing Four Horsemen whenever you have a Book of Revelations run. That is made in the Isaac Creed. Been decided a long time ago. Curse the Lost. So now we don't have to worry, at least we don't have to worry about using our Book of Revelations and getting a horseman. We already just paid that toll on the last floor. A cracked crown, by the way, is a stat booster trinket. It's just going to amplify any of the stat ups we currently have in this run, and it will continue to do so. Problem is that we haven't had a whole lot of stat ups, so it's not going to be able to really do much yet. There's a tinted rock here, but we don't have any bomb. Wait. That was a super fast yellow champion. Thankfully, it did drop us a full charge for our Book of Revelations, so you know we're going to be ripping that. Silver dollar. Silver dollar is not bad. It gives you an extra shot in the womb, but it's not going to be something that going to be overly invested in getting. Looking for a bomb game. So we get our full charge there naturally. Then we're going to go over here and pick up this other full charge. So we're doing okay. We're okay on HP right now. We have enough to still take a devil deal and be comfortable. But we need more tears rate for sure. A big tears up will be huge, especially with us having cracked crown. I wouldn't mind getting a bomb so we can get that tinted rock and that chest that's in that room as well. I couldn't believe that such a great work of art was made in such a short time. After talking about this Invicta boss, all of a sudden we have this beautiful piece of art made by Hazel. Answer, okay. It's going to give us a lot of soul hearts and give us the wafer effect whenever we take damage. So we're lining up to be very, very tanky here, but the problem is that still is we just don't have any, we have no damage really to speak of. Have we gone over here yet? Curse of the Lost is throwing me for a loop here. We still don't have a bomb to get into that tinted rock and chest. There's that hybrid heart that we could go get as well. We're staring at almost a full rack of hearts, which is real nice, and also another dead end. Right. Now, some people out there might say, hang on a second now, it's impossible. How do you keep going in the wrong way despite not finding the map? Well, just call it a talent, Cletus, because we do it all the time. I will bet you infinite amounts of money that I could temporarily give myself the black candle, and we will see a fully revealed map before I find my way out. And Curse of the Lost has totally and utterly stonewalled us right now. I have absolutely no clue where I have and have not been at this point. Because it feels like I've been everywhere on this map. Except over here, of course. But I will guarantee that we've been on every single room in this floor. We've got plenty of HP, so I don't mind going into the curse room. Still don't have a bomb. Them-cell is not really something we're looking for. We do finally find the shop. So if we really wanted to, we'd go back and buy a bomb and then go into that tinted rock. But we don't need the HP, though, at this point, and I wouldn't take small rock if it drops, so I don't really care. That wasn't in there anyway, so they love me. There's another tinted rock in that room, but yeah, we don't have a bomb. All right, Bird's Eye. Doing a good job here roasting and toasting Gurgi Sr. There we go. Problem and all, we get a couple bombs actually. Get the Mark and Twisted Pair. Definitely going to be taking both of these. The Mark is going to give us a soul heart on pickup, and I'm going to use the Book of Revelations now to get another one. We're not going to make boss rush, so I'm not going to prioritize skipping 2 tinted rocks over doing that, as this is a perfect way for us to go get the HP that we just got done spending on Twisted Pair and the Mark, and getting some of it back anyway. There we go. There's that tinted rock, and it did have a bomb and a full charge in there too. Nice. Okay, yeah, that was definitely worth it. It was 100% worth it, as we essentially just got both of those, the Mark and Twisted Pair, for free. Here's that hybrid heart that I wanted to come back here and get. There we go. Look at that. So that was a free devil deal. We gain movement speed, we gain damage, we gain essentially more damage thanks to Twisted Pair. It's just extra damage on top of our already damage. And yeah, that was a fantastic end to a very, very bad floor. And another Curse the Lost. Yep. So at least we don't have to worry about using our Book of Revelations right now unless we get into some serious trouble. Because we have an almost unending amount of HP currently. Our movement speed is not exactly where I would like to be, but 1.41 is acceptable. I like to be around 1.55 to 1.75. Anything past that is a little bit too fast, unfortunately. Don't want the Locust of Death. That's what happens right there. If you don't kill that, flying Anus monster, as soon as you walk in, you don't have the damage, you're going to get hit. This is pretty much guaranteed, even if you have flying in that room. Double bomb payout here, which is nice. A bunch of keys. I'm not going to use the Book of Revelations. I'm not going to do it, game. Will not. You really need a Tears upgrade. Oh. Not sure where that creep pile came from, actually. What are we killing here that left creep? Diamonds. Nice. 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 I am going to bomb donation machine here so we can take and smelt the cracked crown. I'm not going to, however, stay with smelter, though. I still want to have the ability to give ourselves more hearts, especially with us having the wafer effect from the cancer item. Whenever we take damage, the first hit of damage after that is going to give us, or is going to be rounded down. Oh, we did an Isaac circle and still managed to find the boss room. Crazily enough, we actually still have a chance for boss rush here if we really, really push it. Yeah, you push it. Push it. Yeah, you push it. Yo. I like Static X. That was a great show, seeing Static X and Power Man 5000 live. That was a good live band. So we have a very outside shot at getting boss rush here, which is really surprising. If we can manage to pull that off, I'll be in heaven right here. I'll be in Tired Boys heaven. But no, yeah, yesterday was a lot of fun. It was frustrating to see us come up short, obviously. But I am proud of the run that ended up turning out to be something that we haven't seen in, I don't think, ever. With trying to spawn a reverse judgment card. Yeah, we don't have time to look at a dice room right now. We're just kind of look for the mom fight along with a fool card. So we got to get lucky here. Let's see if the game is being generous or not. But we need to get a Tears upgrade is all we need to start really pushing through this run. Okay, there's a fool card, but we gotta hope that we're going towards the right path here. I'm gonna surmise that we're going in the opposite direction of where we spawned, and I would be incorrect. Feels like the right way to go though, so we're gonna keep on trucking. Do not distract me with your secret rooms, game. We get Blue Mom. Blue Mom's not exactly the fastest mom kill. She does that. 30 seconds to beat Mom and go to the... If we do get a Devil Deal here. Bird's Eye, I love you. I love you. I'm going to take the negative for more damage, even though we need more tears. And we're going to get Incubus. Oh. Euthanasia is fine, but man, that's supremely, I would say, disappointing. But you know, that's why they say we shouldn't put too much emphasis on boss rush. Most of the time, it's garbage. There's always some times where it's not. There's a tinted rock in this room if you can spot it before I bomb it. Hermit card's nice. It's right there. There's a golden chest and gives a Tears upgrade. Let's go, baby. Always important to learn how to spot tinted rocks. Always, always, always. I try to point them out to y'all whenever I can. You can always pause the video to see exactly where stuff is. Try to let you know it ahead of time. And we get the metal plate, which is going to give us a soul heart. Gives us a chance, I mean a very slight chance for us not to take damage, but it's few and far between when it procs. If you're wondering how come our movement speed and tears rate have gone up so much, it's because we have Bloody Gust. That was taken on the last Devil Deal. Look at that. We do get a Forget Me Now, so we're not quite done yet with Depths 2 here. I do want to go into the shop. And also that secret room, the super secret room that opened up for us for free. Okay. Alright. Now we're definitely going to go hit that Forget Me Now. Obviously, we're not going to be able to get Boss Rush, but that's okay. We get the point is we get a second chance of getting more items. We get a second chance of getting a second Devil Deal. And, yeah, this is all good value here. Then on top of all that, we also have a chance of getting a getting the Polaroid as well. So it's chances all around. And another greed fight. All right, game. Be like that. That's the game right there, pitching a fit. That's Isaac being mad that we outsmarted it and got that boss rush. That's what all this is. A lot of posturing that goes on in Isaac. I don't know why. Just whenever I hear the mom hands are coming down, I'm compelled to just skip the floor or skip the room. I don't know why. It seems like they just take so long to fall down, and we're just sitting there waiting and doing nothing. I gotta stay active, you know. There's another fool card here, which I might as well take. We can find a sack room. We could definitely do the sack room shuffle. Cancer item allows us to do that pretty safely. And it would also boost our Bloody Gust damage, or our Bloody Gust procs. So increase our movement speed and our tears rate by a lot. But see, the trick there is that we have to find this. If there is a sack room, we gotta find it first. If there's no sack room, then guess what? We can't do the sack room shuffle. That's how it is. And I doubt, after seeing what this map looks like, I doubt that we're going to see one anyway. Yeah. Well, I tried. So the full card we can use to get out of a challenge room here. A Devil Deal, but hey, we got the Polaroid. Essentially, that floor was just a giant waste of time. The only thing we got off of that floor was the Polaroid. There's a greed fight in the shop. We didn't get a Devil Deal. Our item room was pretty much blank. I mean, Fate's Reward's fine, but there's no reason for us to really not take it. But I didn't take it anyway. Quadruple Red Monstro. Thanks to us having Champion Belt. Soul Heart there, which we'll go back and be able to use. Now, Flip, on the other hand. Flip ain't bad, y'all. Because now we can use the Book of Revelations, and then we can stay with Flip, and then use that to get a second Devil Deal item, which is great. At the very least, we're going to be able to get 1-for-1. And now things get a little complicated, because now we actually do have a sack room here. So we need to make an important decision. Do we play the sack room now before we go into the boss room? I think the answer is yes. Reason being is because we have a very high chance of getting taken into an angel room. And with Flip, that means that we're going to have way, way, way more opportunities to get something crazier than with a Devil Deal that doesn't cost us HP. Unfortunately, we're going to have to wait through this entire ordeal here because we got the Polaroid, and I'm not willing to walk out and walk back in just to save time. We already did enough of that yesterday. Your boy is very tired of walking out and walking back into a room. That was something. It was definitely going to be remembered for a long, long time. Did not get teleported. I think we might be only one and done here with Flip. Now, the angel statue is not going to give us a flip pedestal, unfortunately. It's just going to give us a key. All right, there we go. So, we did not get a devil deal. Did not get an angel deal. Flip is not going to be used to... It's not going to be useful for the boss pedestal, so... And we didn't get one anyway. All right, so... That's the story of the game, everybody. And, yeah, I'm just going to go back and get Book of Revelations then. That's how it's going to be. That's how it's going to be. Bet you didn't think I'd do that, did you? Bet you thought I was going to get hit right as soon as I walked in those spikes, didn't you? I do love the increased support for the TCG Shop Simulator series. After it was that was the reason why we almost had the like streak goals lined up with Win 1000. That would have been cool. Thank you all very much for the continued support of that series. Looking into the future with upcoming game releases, there is one game in particular that's going to be absolutely massive that I am going to be playing quite a lot of, and most likely be putting it out on the channel as well. That game is Monster Hunter Wilds, coming out in January. So looking forward to adding a new game to the repertoire here on the channel with some Monster Hunter. As some of you may or may not know, Monster Hunter is my favorite video game franchise of all time. I love Monster Hunter. And I think it would be really, really cool and fun to do a playthrough of Monster Hunter Wilds when it comes out. 76%. All I need to see, game. At the time of this recording, I'm trying to get into the beta. The beta is currently out for, I think, a select few cool people, which I am not. But I'm trying to get into the beta. And I don't know if I'll put beta footage out because I don't want to like spoil people and stuff on the game. But at the same time, I really want to play it. I'm ready for another Monster Hunter. It's been too long. Rise was very good. I know that Rise wasn't really well received. I mean, honestly, I didn't like Rise that much when it first came out. I was like, man, I just want to play World. But after Rise went to the PC console, or PC from console, that's when I started to like notice that, okay, this is just World but better. So it's been a bit that I played me some Monster Hunter seriously, and with a lot of people, especially the newer subscribers here on YouTube, being so open to the idea of playing more games, of course, also including Isaac, but with what the TCG Shop Sim has shown me is that people are willing to check out other games that maybe they've never seen before, never heard before, as long as it's presented in a fun and entertaining way. And Monster Hunter, I did actually do, there's a lot of you who don't remember or probably weren't even around, but I did actually do a loose, not playthrough, but a loose boss through, I guess, like some killing videos that I've done from other Monster Hunter bosses in World. This is many, many years ago. And those are worth checking out. You can find those on the channel, obviously. Search for the Monster Hunter Worlds videos. Not rocket science. No idea how much HP we have left. So yeah, I'm looking forward to 2025. 2024 was a very good year. TCG Shop Simulator. I don't know where. I'm not sure exactly where we're going to be capping that series off or not. At the time of this recording, I have not recorded yesterday's video yet. Today's video. Today's video? Yeah, today's video. So I'm not sure exactly where it's going to end up. We may do like a big pack opening video and then let that series kind of sunset and wait for a little bit. And see what more they add to the game. Not a good chest at all. I am happy that we stuck with the Book of Revelations. That would have been disastrous here. A way to ring in the new era. Immediately lose. That would, like, I actually kind of low-key expected us to get an absolutely disastrous run just to put the cherry on top, you know. And I know that we took the negative, but the way what the game is acting and the fact that we still don't really have a great tears rate, yeah. I think I'm gonna tap out here on this one. Between vocals and that 3-hour run, I think my voice is ready for a nice easy weekend and beyond. So unfortunately, the Hermit card did not go the right way for the Hermit card. Now, the more damage we take, the better our tears rate gets thanks to Bloody Gust, but that does not mean that we have just a ton of HP to be just pooping away here. Get a Soul Heart there from the Champion Little Gerties. Well, Champion Gertie Jr. Look at that, Bird's Eye proccing all over the place here, and we immediately lose the Soul Heart. All right, well, we are going to get the dub here in the new era. Thank you all again very much. Remember, the Arcade Challenge will be happening on Wednesday for Wacky Wednesday, so be sure you subscribe here and you get the notifications turned on, because that's going to be an absolutely hilarious disaster of a run, which I'm looking forward to. And thank you for making another like streak possible, everybody. Hope you have a very safe and fun Halloween weekend here as well. And again, thank you very much for all the support this past week. And thank you for liking, commenting, and subscribing. Welcome all new subscribers here to the YouTube Mosh Pit. As always, I will see you all next time. Until then, so long, everybody. Thanks for watching this video. I'd like to thank some patrons of mine like Relat01, Flutz Callan Cancini, Andrew Fluitt, and Noah Howard. If you'd like to have your name read at the end of an Isaac episode, check out my Patreon campaign, which you can find at patreon.com/Invicta.